in triple cast. Net Talk Interactive. Brought to you by Digital Convergence Corporation, engineering your digital future. Exodus Communications, Microsoft, and Radio Shack.
This is Net Talk Interactive. I'm your host, Laura Lewis, and you've tuned into the fastest 30 minutes on television and the most advanced interactive show in the world. I'm joined today by Frank Ford, sitting in for our very own Gadget Guy.
How are you doing today?
Hi there, fine. Also, Luis Vallecillo, our very own web head.
That's right, and we'll be using a great tool on this show to zip us around the internet at the speed of light. It's called a QCat. And by simply swiping a UPC symbol, we will be instantly transported to the websites we're reviewing.
And we're internet enhanced. For you to interact with our show, you need CRQ software. So go to our website, nettalkinteractive.com, to download this software so your computer can listen to your television. And when you see and hear this cue, the related webpage will instantly and automatically open in your browser like magic.
We're your cyberspace consultants.
Researching sites, software, and gadgets every week so you don't have to.
Connect with us while you're watching, send us email, enter our contest, and join in on the web poll.
I've got the coolest vocabulary site for you today and a great food site.
And I'm going to show you how to virtually store your electronic files so you don't have to take up any space on your hard drive. And I'll show you how to get an education online.
I'm going to show you how to send electronic invitations and how to find the best fare online for airlines.
We'll also check in with Georgia Foy at the Main Street Internet Cafe, and Simon will be here too. We'll be surfing pretty fast today, so hold on to your seats as Net Talk Interactive makes the internet work for you. Net Talk Interactive.
Georgia Foy, our entertainment girl. Take us to your world. Dave Mathews, he's the gadget guy. Talk Interactive. The internet is uncharted territory to many people, and it really helps to have a guide. Net Talk Interactive is here to make sure you find your way. We're just like Christopher Columbus exploring the New World.
Yeah, except we won't be exposing any life-threatening diseases to newly discovered cultures.
Hey, don't look at me, I just got checked.
Right, guys. Okay, now I think we should get started with our triple shot iMail question. We'll share the question with you now, and stay tuned because all three of us will answer the question so you can choose the best solution for yourself. This iMail was sent to us from Catherine in Bristol, Connecticut. She asks, I never had a chance to get my degree. Is there a place I can go to learn where to get an education online? Catherine, I'm sure between the three of us, highly educated hosts, we can answer that question for you, right guys?
Hey, don't look at me, okay? I'm the new guy, it's you two.
Well, between the two of us, Louise, I think we might be able to come up with something for you, Catherine. When you expand your vocabulary, you expand your thoughts. And today's hot site is one of the coolest ways I've found to expand my vocabulary. It's called plumdesign.com. It's a visual thesaurus. What if you could actually see how words are related to each other? Wouldn't that be great? Well, this is the site. When you type in a word you're curious about, it appears in the center of the screen. Then words that are closely related to your word will start moving in and out and around so you can actually see how they are related. Change how you want to use the word and you'll get a whole new visual picture of words. With over 50,000 words and 40,000 phrases, you'll come back again and again.
Yeah, it's kind of like those potato chips, you know, you'll come back again and again because you can't have just one.
You mean the ruffles with the real ranch and the ridges?
The ridges.
Ooh, I love the way you say that, Louise. I love it. Give it a try and send me an iMail and let me know how you like it. And for those of you with CRQ, you're already there.
Now, you know what word they probably don't have a synonym for?
No, Frank, what?
Thesaurus.
How about a synonym for synonym?
Even better.
Good point, guys. Well, as if Georgia doesn't have enough relatives, now she's renting them. Let's see what she's up to at the Main Street Internet Cafe.
All right, I'm a really busy girl. I got this TV thing going on, so I don't have time to look for Mr. Right all the time. The only problem is whenever whenever I have family functions to go to, my family's always like, where are you going to be with Mr. Right instead of Mr. Right now? So I'm so sick of it. I was telling Gadget Guy about it the other day, and he told me about a really fabulous site called rentarelative.com. Now, with this site, you can actually rent a date. Someone to take to those family functions, and the cool thing about this is once the date's over, it's over. You're like, bye-bye, see you, here's your $50, and you don't have to kiss them, you don't have to take them home. So this is a really wonderful site, and as a matter of fact, I have a family function to go to right now, and that's why I'm looking so hot. So I asked them to set me up with a tall, handsome, gorgeous guy, so I'm so excited. He should be here any minute. It could be a love thing. You never...
Let's go, baby.
Dave, I'm gonna kill him. Can I get a refund?
Have fun, Georgia. Yikes. Luis, have you ever rented a relative before?
No, but one time I rented Ishtar. Man, that movie reeked.
Anyway, it's time for that digital download.
Well, today I'm going to talk about Radio Spy. You can find this at radiospy.com. It's a utility you download to your computer, and it is an interactive radio directory online. It will search for all those shoutcasts, Windows Media, and Real Audio stream servers, and then you'll sort them all by genre, by number of users logged on, and even by bandwidth, so you can stay away from those that are pretty slow. Now, once you find a song, which you can actually search for, if none of them have it right now, you can search for it, it'll tell you when it's playing. Once you find it, you can go and chat with people that are listening to that same stream, and you can even post messages to a bulletin board that they have online. It is a really cool tool. You can even download a DJ toolbox that will let you create your own radio station. I never thought there were so many types of songs, but I went there yesterday, and you can even see a list of songs that I've been playing and when they started. So 10 seconds ago, 20 seconds ago. So you can always catch it, before they end. So go to radiospy.com and go and listen to CD quality sound over the net.
And Luis, you must have been in download heaven with that one.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot. Hey Frank, here's an iMail question for you. This one's from Ramon in Santa Clara, and they write, I'm running out of space on my hard drive, and I heard there are ways to store files on the web. Where can I do this? Lots of people need the answer to this one, Frank.
Well, fortunately, you're in luck because it's Frank to the rescue. Dun, dun, dun. Running out of storage space on one's hard drive is something we all experience at one point in time. Well, here's an answer to your clutter and storage problems. Driveway.com is the industry leader in online file management. Organize and manage important documents like tax, insurance, and health records, as well as contact lists, address books, or resumes. And you'll no longer have to use email attachments or that hard-to-use FTP client software either. For instance, I used to get a lot of those funny JPEGs from my friends in an attached email, and I would usually save them to a folder on my hard drive. Well, now I can simply log on to driveway.com and upload it to a folder there. And the cool part about it is that I can share those same files in my account with friends and family by giving them access to that particular folder. This is also a good tool for any business projects you might be working on with a team of people involved that might need to send and retrieve files from you. Imagine extra storage space without having an extra piece of hardware on your desk to do it. I hope this answers your question, and good luck.
Great recommendation, Frank. Are you surfing along with us? Stay connected, and this is how. And while we're taking a quick break, you can answer this web poll.
Become Q connected. Go to nettalkinteractive.com to download CRQ software and order your QCat reader. It's your Q.
We're glad to have you back. It's time for the family favorite, and you're going to love this site, storystudio.com.
Whoa, hey Miss Laura, how's it going?
It's going great, Simon.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard a story about you.
It wasn't me, Dudette.
Huh?
The check is in the mail.
What?
I was out of town.
At ease, Simon. You're not in trouble. I'm talking about today's family favorite site, storystudio.com.
Oh, yeah. Cyber awesome, Miss Laura.
Someone told me you're working on a story to submit on this cool site.
Well, this is one cool site, especially for the creatively endowed dudes like me. Storystudio.com is a dramatic TV series for kids where their imaginations rule.
I held my own sneak preview of storystudio.com, Simon, and learned that kids from all over the world submit their wild ideas and scripts to this site.
Too true. Ooh, and dudes, start practicing your autograph because if your idea is chosen, your story will be made into a 10-minute television drama kids all over the country can tune into on cable. Whoa, move over, Mr. Spielberg.
While there, you can also meet the actors of the TV show and join the fan club. There's even a special section for parents and teachers.
It's cyberific, Miss Laura, and a very cool site to express yourself through.
Creative, fun made, simple, Simon.
StoryStudio.com. Click, zip, you're there.
Thanks, Simon. Hey, let's see what Dave's cooking up in the Gadget Lab.
Yeah.
My greatest invention yet! Rabbit ears! Look at that picture! That's unparalleled! You won't get a picture like that. Welcome to the Gadget Labs! Well, when I'm not inventing the latest and greatest technology, I am definitely checking out what else is out there. And one thing I keep seeing all over the place is Sony's memory stick. Look at that. Here is a memory stick Walkman. Just one push, the memory stick comes out. Now this holds 64 megabytes. When these things first came out, they only hold 4 megs and they were a big joke. But now everybody wants memory stick because now you can take a digital camera, put the memory stick inside of it. This is a DV version, or you can take a 8mm digital 8. Once again, put the memory stick inside of it. Now you can use it to store pictures like photos instead of sending the pictures to film. Awesome, cool stuff. Other technology you can do with this is the Sony picture frame. Look at this nutcase. You can use this to hold the memory stick and it'll take your pictures. Instead of having to download them, just drop the memory stick in and you can scroll between several pictures in here. You know, some of them I don't think I'm going to want you to see. But the memory stick is a standard. That means you can use it across many devices. It's Sony's proprietary standard, but they're trying to license it to other companies. So you can watch for that in the future. Now they're kind of expensive. This 64 meg stick could be a couple $100, but you can get a ton of MP3s, like over an hour of music on this. Another thing to look for on the Sony memory stick is an encrypted secure music format. So when you download music onto the Sony memory stick Walkmans, it'll encrypt it so you can't give it to your friends. So if you want to trade music that way, you can't. Hey, I'm Dave Mathews, the Gadget Guy, always putting the K in technology. I'll see you next week, right here in the labs. Who knows what I'll have next week?
Next up, an IMAIL question for Luis. Hey, Luis, are you ready?
Sure.
Wendy, an American woman living in Paris, writes, I host a lot of dinner parties, but it's getting costly to mail invitations to everyone. It takes so long to get a reply. Can I use the web to help me? What do you think, Luis?
Absolutely, Laura. There's a website out there called evite.com. And this site is great for this sort of things because you can send out an invitation. You can create a list online of your friends. You invite them, let's say, to a dinner party. Let's say you want them to each bring something to the dinner party, so you can add those to the list. You email them this evite, they get it on their email, they go to the website, they respond with either a yes, maybe, or a no, and everybody instantly knows who's coming or not. So let's say you are only going if your friend Maggie goes, well, you can see if Maggie responded and said yes or no. And even better than that, your host will know who's bringing what. So it's really easy and really quick to do this. So let's say you go to the dinner party, everybody attends and it's a great party and you took a lot of pictures. Well, later on you can actually create an online photo album that you link to that event. It also has reminders, it has a calendar, it has web polls. So let's say you want to watch a movie and you don't know what movie you want to watch, put a bunch of choices, send that out to your friends and they can respond which the movie they like to see. It is a great site. It's a one-trick pony, but it does the trick really well. So check it out at evite.com.
Hey, Louise, I'll be expecting an invitation to your next party.
Ah, je ne sais pas, Laura. Voulez-vous Jean-Luc Picard, la Madeleine, croissant?
Oh, that is so sweet, Louise. I accept. I
Oui,
mean, oui. Okay, you know, no matter where you are in the world, Net Talk Interactive is right there with you. Just a connection away. Stay with us.
Okay, what's the word for the thing that goes like this? That's it. It's Pogo. It's a Pogo stick, and that's the site I want to tell you about. It's Pogo.com. If you want to win money playing chess, playing checkers, playing like what's the word for one of those games, you got to check out Pogo.com. That's from my world to yours. I'm Georgia.
Net Talk Interactive programming is made possible by Digital Convergence Corporation, Exodus Communications, Microsoft, and Radio Shack.
Welcome back. You're connected to Net Talk Interactive, the show that puts the internet to work for you. I've got a delicious selection for you this week from my absolute best of the web, mealsforyou.com. Here's your cue to take you there. This food, nutrition, and meal information comes to you by internet, but is also available right inside many grocery stores. The quick meals section is designed to save you a lot of time so you can get organized before you begin. Say the Dalai Lama is coming for dinner. You need vegetarian. And if Martha Stewart stops by, you definitely need gourmet. And Pavarotti, well, let's just say he's not too picky.
And if supermodel Kate Moss decides to come by, well, you don't have to worry because she didn't need anything. So.
You're right, Frank. The meal plan section will show you exactly what to buy. You want to check out how much fat a recipe has? Click on Recipes by Nutrition, and you'll see if you can afford to eat that slice of banana cream pie. Think your recipes are good enough to be published? Email them on the site, and who knows, maybe I'll be cooking your recipe for my family one day. So whether you're just cooking dinner or hosting a party, simplify your life with mealsforyou.com.
Welcome to my web shop. This week I'm going to help you find the best airfares available in a quick and hopefully painless way. Right now, your airfare money-saving tool of choice might be Travelocity.com, Trip.com, or Expedia.com, but even by using these, there are no guarantees that you're getting the best deal around. These systems rely on information that is obtained from reservation systems that are not currently regulated by the Transportation Department, so pretty much anything can happen. For example, the results you get might be biased in favor of the airlines that pay the promotional fee, something that already caused a travel site to lose support from a major airline. Also, sign up for the web specials that are now offered by many of the major airlines. This usually comes in the form of an email that includes prices that are only available from the carrier. You also get those last-minute airfare prices. You may have about a week to get ready, but think of all the money you'll save. If your travel time is flexible and you are willing to have at least one connection, you might want to try Priceline.com. This site lets you name your own price, but if the bid is accepted, you have to pay regardless of what you get. And last but certainly not least, go to sidestep.com and download and install their utility. Now, whenever you shop for fares at any of the major travel sites, a second window will open up with fares directly from the airline carriers. If a better fare is available, you can just click on it and it'll take you directly to the airline's website for booking. This is really a great tool, but now it only works if you're using Internet Explorer on a PC. Keep checking the site for a version that supports Netscape, and hopefully someday one that supports the Mac as well. For now, I'm Luis Vallecillo, and like my good friend Ricky Martin, I am living la vida loca online. See you later.
It's time for the triple shot iMail as promised. Once again, Catherine in Bristol, Connecticut writes, I never had a chance to get my degree. Is there a place I can go to learn where to get an online education? Frank, why don't you go first?
No problem. Well, you might want to check out the Global Network Academy at gnacademy.org. They're an online listing service whose site includes a comprehensive catalog of distance learning courses. They'll show you where to attend pre-college, college, and continuing education courses online, and you can learn where to earn various degrees in a variety of subjects ranging from art to engineering to law. So go ahead and start your distance learning today, and remember me tomorrow when you land your first big job after graduation. You know, I took a class that taught me how to overact. I didn't know if you guys knew that.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
It was taught by William Shatner.
Let's see a
like
little.
see
How about
bit?
that? Yes,
Right.
that'd be
Okay.
great.
Well, that's all for now. Back to you, Laura.
I love that. It's great, Frank. Very, very nice. How about you, Louise?
Well, Laura, the World Lecture Hall is a site that allows you to get a non-traditional education via the internet. Here you'll find a sizable list of available courses created by professors to deliver university-level material online. You'll find syllabi, lecture notes, and tests on everything from accounting to electrical and computer engineering to zoology. Get this, the site was developed by faculty worldwide who wants to use the web as a learning tool. Who would have thunk? When I think internet, the last thing on my mind is education.
And I think you should check out worldwidelearn.com. You've got 28 subjects to choose from and several courses under each subject. I'm sure you'll find plenty to learn about there. They have links to several free online training programs, including a virtual university with an international faculty. Their monthly newsletter will give you lots of learning resources and additional online courses. You can learn anytime and any place at your convenience. Good luck in getting your degree. Simon's been doing some studying of his own. Here comes Simon Says.
Yo, cyber dudes and dudesses. Simon here with another cool website for you, but like this one's only for dudesses only. Need I say it? No dudes allowed. I only know about it because this girl in my school told me about it. She says this site rocks, man. So if you're a girl and you're online, you want to check it out. It's got stationery, it's got gossip, it's got fashion tips, so, you know, check it out. Remember, Simon Says, surf safe and prosper. Got a zip.
Become Q connected. Go to nettalkinteractive.com to download CRQ software and order your QCat reader. It's your Q.
You are the reason we do what we do. Thanks for joining us today. I'd like to thank our team, Frank, Luis, Dave, Georgia, Simon, and all the behind-the-scenes folks who make the show happen.
And be sure to check us out at nettalkinteractive.com. Send us an email question and remember to participate in this week's web poll.
And while you're there, find out how to get your own QCat and CRQ software.
Goodbye for now from all of us here at NetTalk Interactive. Remember, now you have a guide for your internet adventures. We love making the internet work for you.
In triple cast, NetTalk Interactive has been brought to you by Digital Convergence Corporation, engineering your digital future. Exodus Communications, Microsoft, and Radio Shack.
Hey, you still here, dude? Well, get a life.
Ignition, lift off, lift off.